This is such a great point by the New York Post, and this is a better point. Who cares that she pleaded guilty in August to a felony aggravated assault against her former boyfriend in 2023 and is on probation? That's interesting. The fact ABC casted Taylor, even with her history, proves how little society takes female abusers seriously. It's after having to come off the goddamn, the indignity of seeing these two dumb bitches. It's always two dumb bitches. Not one, but two, actually.
It's not one, but two dumb bitches.
It's always the rule of two. But anyways, I watch these two dumb bitches talk about how you wouldn't trust a man to fucking watch your kids alone. You wouldn't trust. Yeah, well, I guess I can't trust you bitches either, because holy fucking shit. It's not been good PR for you guys lately, huh? But regardless, I'm not getting into this whole gender war bullshit, because I can't stand both of you. I hate fucking red pillars. Like, I clearly don't like men just as much as I don't like women. I hate everyone equally. You are all cancers of the same cancer coin that no one should really like or fucking respect. I mean, I'm not gonna sit there and act as though Myron Gaines. Well, Myron Gaines not actually identify as a woman. The way he acts is like a bitch ass woman. So to be honest with you, it is what it is. But regardless, I hate men too. I hate you all. You're all literal scum that choke up the life force that is life. So let's get into the actual topic before I go on a rant about how much I hate everyone. This Frankie Taylor Paul. I might honestly. Is it Taylor Frankie Paul? I just get the names mixed up with this bitch. Because like this bitch got like 3 first names. So this bitch got like 3 fucking first names, and she basically is out here assaulting her ex and then throwing chairs that struck her child. She's just an out of control, sick fucking wacko. And ABC said, let's hire her. I'm not going to do the whole, could you imagine if men... Because I'm going to be real with y'all. You guys got to stop with this double standard fucking shit. This is why I'm so sick and tired of this crap. I have seen people get away, like men get away with shit just as much as women, and get jobs. Dr. Dre is still beloved after what he did. I'm just saying. Ain't nobody cared then. Ray Rice was still like allowed to play in the NFL. So, nah. In the fucking day, we could sit here and act as though it's about gender, but just like it's not about race, it's really about power and opportunity and connections. And you morons don't ever want to put that together because you guys are, well, a bunch of fucking, kindergarten-brained retards. So you don't ever want to think about that. The reality is they shouldn't have hired her, but I will say the one thing I will agree with why it's more gender-based is the reaction. Not about what ABC or what companies do. They only care about money and connections. It's the reaction. It's society and how they treat female abusers. I just showed you that case of the teacher in Ohio, who had a, I guess they tried to sugarcoat it with twisted relationship. No, she sexually assaulted a child. Let's just keep it a buck. She sexually assaulted a child. And, yeah. I haven't seen that happen a lot more lately of just female teachers on the rise banging students. Banging male students. And we're all just okay with it. Apparently that's alright. Nice. I always blamed men for this, but the fact that I'm watching women defend this shit, not all women. No, I'll use the not all women defense, just like the not all men defense. I'll use the not all women defense. There are women calling this out for what it is. Again, I just showed you a woman doing the same thing. There are a lot of women who are based in this. You guys, you're the last hope for your gender. Lead these young girls from the Chapel Rowans and the Sabrina Carpenters of the world and the Billie Eilishes of the world. Save them. Save them. And we will try and save these young boys from the red pill. Because while, contrary to what people believe, there is a female problem in this country. And now I'm starting to see it. As much as what's going to rise right now is not just men beating, just doing the things that they've done, which granted, there's a list. I'm watching women escape accountability and responsibility from all the shit that they've done. I'm watching women skirt accountability from abuse, from sexual assault, from murder, as if because they're hot or they're attractive, they get the privilege. That's not fucking right. Fuck that. I mean, I get it. A lot of people will fucking rip on this girl's looks. But it's like Taylor Frankie Paul, I think her name is, or Frankie. I don't really fucking know. Okay, to be honest, it's Taylor Frankie Paul, right? They're gonna sit there. I gotta get the title right, so I better get it down. They're gonna sit there and skirt responsibility from this chick because why not? Why not? Because you women constantly go out and start demonizing men and talking about how men are this horrible thing, but then your gender's starting to do all these horrible things as well, and they're like, we aren't going to get any actual accountability put to us because we're women. Men are truly the awful people. I'm starting to see that on the rise. I think that's fucking terrifying. Don't you guys find that sad that you can't hold your own gender accountable after all the shit you talked about accountability and ethics? But yet you guys sitting here, not as a whole, is not all women, and it's actually true, not all women. That needs to be said, not all women. It's ironic now that they have to be on the other foot of this. That must suck. But hey, welcome to the club. It sucks, doesn't it? It sucks when you as a woman are doing the right thing, and yet you have to be like piled in with all these other dumb bitches that you know are dumb bitches, and you're calling it out. And you women have done a great job of that. But then there's the ones that just ruin it for everyone. You know, like the ones I showed on Instagram, just gotta ruin it for everyone. It's not one. And it's always not one with these bitches. It's always some other bitch backing her up. It's not one, but two dumb bitches. I fucking love you, Tekla. Base Tekla. But it always is the same fucking shit. Right? So I asked this question. Are we when does it get to a point where we start realizing we have a problem with female role models in this country? That we have women out here teaching girls to be criminals, teaching girls to be pieces of shit, teaching girls to treat men like shit, thinking they can get away with it. Because that's not how that's going to work. Yes, men are undoubtedly stronger, have more power, and have the ability to can do whatever the fuck they want to women. You're damn right they do. But so do women. In a more mental, more facetious, and more backhanded sort of way, where they have the ability to to act like a victim and basically act as though they're justified for the horrible things they do, and to get more and more opportunities. And society not have a problem with it. I've never seen anyone bring up this chick as being a problematic piece of shit, women, men included, until this incident. Even though she clearly was found guilty of domestic violence, of assault, but no one cared. So, is that not a problem? Funny. If it was a dude, I'm pretty sure this guy would never, this would have came out and people in the reaction would have drove those studios, not to say the studios wouldn't have tried in the first place to put them on. It would have drove the studios to have to make a decision a lot earlier. But because she's a woman, no one really thinks about a woman beating up a man's ass in terms of a relationship. They don't think about that. It's uncanny, but it happens a lot. And what gets me is the fact that a lot of it's not reported, a lot of it's not talked about, and a lot of it I blame on men. I think the way you guys have handled things is bullshit. You guys only talk about this when it comes to being a double standard so you can prove a point, not actually having a damn real conversation about it. So a lot of you dudes should be ashamed of yourselves. A lot of you. I look at y'all like you're part of the problem, because you are. Don't think that I'm on anyone's side here gender-wise. I'm not. This gender war shit is retarded. It is purely for people who are performative as fuck and need attention. That's why I don't engage with these people. Like, again, on Instagram, I left a comment to that dumb fucking bitch without the eyebrows. You know what I did? I blocked her sorry ass instantly because I don't actually care to hear a bad faith response from you. I already know that you're not going to care. I already know you're going to sit there and defend your sorry ass position and look stupid over it. And that's fine. Do what you do. Understand that this has been happening a lot more recently with women doing violent, terrible shit. I'm seeing the shit to Chapel Rowan, and people, and the fact is that people are blaming the male soccer player for speaking out. It's saying, well, I find it weird you guys trusting the word of a man over a woman, even though the story came from his wife, a woman, for her daughter. Ain't that a bitch? Ain't that funny, right? That's the world we live in, though. Accountability needs to go both ways, and I'm sick and tired of not calling this out for what it is, a double standard in the sense of how we treat this. And a lot of it is due to men. Do not think I'm not blaming fucking men for this as well. A lot of men need to fucking be better with this. You guys have sat there and you have glorified teachers banging students for years. This is actually kind of your fault, actually, men. Not gonna lie. It's on you. You guys have sat there years repeatedly saying, I wish I had teachers like this in my school. I wish I was as lucky as this boy. Man, that boy's a snitch. Why would you snitch, bro? Do you understand the dynamics that can damage a young man from doing this? No, you don't. Because you guys are a bunch of horny brain fucks. It's your fault. Don't get me wrong. This double standard, a lot of it's on you niggas. So, I am not a part of this little gender war you guys have an issue with. Yeah, I can release a video saying I hate feminists, but goddamn, I don't like fucking men just as well because you guys make it harder for guys like me to speak out against these dumb bitches. You do. You really actually do. You make it hard for me. You make it very hard. Because how much, oh my God, I do sound like Mikey right there. I bet that way you just taper off. What's that hard? Fuck, bro. Oh, I gotta stop that. I gotta like control that. Oh no. I do sound like Mikey's cousin. Ah, fuck, I have to accept it. I now have to accept that. That sucks. But bro, you make it hard for guys like me. How am I supposed to sit here and talk about this? How am I supposed to sit there and actually have a conversation about this when you got a bunch of dumbass dudes out here talking about how they wish they were the ones getting fucking molested instead of the fucking kids that are now? How am I supposed to fucking defend that? You're stupid as fuck. Shut up. Just shut the fuck up, you dumb retard. I'm so sick of this shit. Anyways, this video will probably get age restricted because we can't have serious conversations on YouTube anymore.